Your tinnitus is not in your ears. It's in your brain, and that changes everything. Most people think tinnitus is an ear problem. A doctor checks your ears, finds nothing wrong, and sends you home. But here's what they don't tell you. Tinnitus can be triggered by many things: noise exposure, age-related hearing changes, certain medications, and even stress. But here's what every single tinnitus sufferer has in common, regardless of the cause. It's what happens next in the brain. When your auditory system is disrupted, your brain doesn't accept the silence. It turns up its own internal amplification trying to compensate, like an antenna searching for a signal, straining to hear what isn't there. That internal amplification is what you hear as ringing. And because it's generated by the brain, it can be changed by the brain. And here's how the tinnitus cycle actually works and why it's so hard to escape. 3 things happen, and each one feeds the other. First, auditory. Your brain perceives the ringing. This is real, and it's caused by real neurological changes. This is not imagined. This is a real neurological condition. The sound your brain is generating is genuinely there. The sound is being generated by your nervous system. Second, attentional. Your brain decides the ringing is important, and it labels it as a threat. It's something dangerous and something to monitor constantly. And this is why you can't ignore it. Your brain has activated what is called the fight or flight response in your limbic system. It is literally programmed to keep you listening to it. Third, emotional. The monitoring triggers a response: anxiety, fear, frustration, difficulty sleeping, difficulty concentrating. And here's the part that traps people completely. The emotional response makes the tinnitus louder. Stress activates the limbic system. The limbic system is directly connected to your auditory system. So the more stressed and anxious you become about the ringing, the more your brain amplifies it. So you get anxious about the tinnitus, and the anxiety makes it louder. And the louder it gets, the more anxious you become. And the cycle keeps spinning: auditory, attentional, emotional, each one feeding into the other. And for a treatment to work, it has to break all 3 components of the cycle simultaneously, not just the sound. All 3. Most approaches only address the auditory component. They try to mask the sound, cover it up. That provides temporary relief, but it doesn't retrain anything. The moment the masking stops, the cycle starts again. Effective treatment has to teach your brain to move tinnitus out of the threat category and into the background. The same way your brain eventually stops noticing the hum of an air conditioner. Even though the sound is there objectively, it's still there. That process is called habituation, and it happens through carefully designed acoustic therapy. Sound personalized to your specific hearing profile, delivered at the right volume, at the right times, and in a structured clinical protocol that gradually dismantles all 3 components of the tinnitus cycle. This is not a new theory. This is peer-reviewed neuroscience. 10 independent clinical studies, 1,033 patients. 83% of patients in the clinical trials achieved a minimum of 40% or greater reduction in their TRQ score, which measures your tinnitus distress. Tinnitus is in your brain, which means you can learn to let it go. And if you want to know how severely your tinnitus is affecting your life, we built a free 3-minute tinnitus assessment, link in the bio. It takes 3 minutes and it's completely free. And if you're ready to start, download the Neuromonics app, and it's free to try as well. No upfront costs, just download and start.